You said when you're glowing, I mean, you have money now. You don't want to talk to.
No. So you
too. Why you complaining? Girls are going for higher girls.
Obviously, it's your boy MrCV. Obviously, I'm about to bring you something different, but another topic, and I have someone special with me. Someone who's going to introduce herself. Introduce yourself, because you don't want me to be doing
yeah, I don't want him to exaggerate. I am the TV girl. I'm a host. I'm a plus size model, and a mom, a YouTuber as well. So I'm here to grace his channel.
The topic I've got for you today, which obviously she's helped me, kindly written it down for me actually. Look how sweet of her. A girl and a guy, they were boyfriend and girlfriend. What the girlfriend said to the boyfriend was the one that shocked me, and I thought, this is something that we need to talk about, and this is something that we need to discuss. Let me just read it from what she's written down, because he said,
I can help you.
Okay, help me.
Okay.
Help me.
So he goes, I told my poor boyfriend that if I met a rich guy or a rich man, I will leave him to save my family from poverty.
Wow. If I'm dating a girl and a girl said to me, if she meets a rich guy, she will leave me to save her family from poverty. Okay. Wow. To be honest, I don't know what I'm going to do. What would you do? Or it's just a normal thing? Or you've said it before?
Why would your girlfriend come to you and say that to you? What do you think is missing?
Missing?
Yeah, in you.
Missing in me?
What do you think she's looking for? Definitely there's still a sense of poverty in this.
She's definitely looking for a rich guy.
I don't think she's necessarily looking for a rich guy. Personally, I would say this from a woman's perspective, right?
This is why we'll go ahead.
Let me just put this disclaimer. I'm not saying I'm always right. Talking from experience, and also from life experience, from friends, from family. I mean, I can still say one or two things about women, because I am one. If your woman come to you that if I find a rich guy, I would leave you for the rich guy. I mean, what's your response? One, why will a woman even come to you? Why will your woman, I mean, your girl would come to you and say, I want to leave you if I find a rich guy? That shows you're not doing well yourself.
Wow.
Oh,
wow.
Can I land there?
Wow.
I feel like when men say, oh yeah, she's rich, she's a gold digger, she's looking for men, she's looking for men that have money, I feel like it's just because they don't have. If a girl sees a future in you, if she sees that, you know what, you're hardworking, you're not lazy, you can provide basic amenities, like basic needs. Like, if I say basic needs, you have to be able to have a shelter. You don't have to have a car. You have to have the day-to-day jobs that brings money into your account. I mean, you should be able to, buy something for your girlfriend. Not all the time, but once in a while. I mean, like, if you can do that, I feel like no girl would, in a sensible manner, would tell you. It's when you are lacking that. It's when you're lacking the basic amenities, the basic things that she would always remind you that, okay, you know what? I will leave you. I will dump your house.
The thing is, if you really say that, or you have that thinking or that thoughts in your mind, instead of saying it to the guy and putting the guy under pressure, why don't you just leave the guy and just go for that rich guy in the first place?
Okay.
And save the guy the stress. Someone coming to say that to you, number one, it puts extra pressure on you. In terms of the guy will now think in his mind, oh, let me go get 2-3 jobs just to make sure that I can sustain the relationship. Even him doing those 2-3 jobs, do you know how much he's affecting his guy mentally, physically? And two, just because he does those 2-3 jobs, that there's no guarantee that the girl will still stay.
Depends on the relationship you have with the girl, to be honest. You're in a relationship with a girl, you're having 2-3 jobs, listen, and you feel like the relationship you're in, the girl can leave you anytime. That's true, she's not your girl in the first place. If I have a man that keeps 3 jobs, do you know how many lazy men outside there?
There's a lot.
Tons of lazy men.
I don't know start naming their names, but there's a lot. There's a lot.
I mean, to keep a job, just one job, is very hard from some guy. So if you find someone that can keep 3 jobs, honestly, that's a big, I would give kudos to the man, to the guy that does that. So if your boyfriend keep 2 jobs, 3 jobs, it shows that he's eager, he's willing to be better. Even if he's not better now, he's willing to be better later. And what you said about, oh, why don't you just approach him and say, you know what, the relationship is over. If a girl
don't approach him. I said, why don't you just leave the guy in the first place? If you said this, that means you've had these thoughts in your mind for a long time.
Yeah.
So if you've had these thoughts in your mind for a long time, why did you go and choose this guy when you know that it doesn't meet what you mean? Why didn't you just go for the guys that already are okay? These guys are rich guys.
I know.
But the problem with a lot of these girls, which I have a problem with, is they'll still go for the rich guy, and they'll still complain that, oh, the guy doesn't have my time, the guy doesn't have this one. So what do you want? What do you want? Because I don't know what you want.
I feel like I want to take it deeper. Never been to, a house whereby, we're not rich, but yeah, we're comfortable. But have you seen a video or documentary of when you're living in a slum? When there's no money, some people cannot even afford to buy Christmas trees. If you're coming from a family like that, as a lady, it's, like African generally, this firstborn, or let's say firstborn of a thing, has a weight. Coming from a poverty home that the expectation is too much, could be why she wants to be, look for a better man, someone that is richer than you, and that doesn't make her a gold digger. Really, it's just ABC. I want a better man, I want a rich guy. That's okay. Fine. The point, you're saying that why would you come to me when you know you want a rich guy? Then you might be, you actually show her what you're not. How about that?
Okay.
You know, a lot of guys flash, and a lot of girls actually go for flash. And when I say flash, a lot of people don't know this. This is like a slang we Nigerians use. Oh yeah, we went to the club and this guy just buy us drinks, clear the table, pay the bills, and then you feel like it's comfortable, and then you feel like you can pay your bills, and you feel like you can lean on him. You feel like it's responsible, and then you now later get close to the guy as boyfriend and girlfriend. Then you now notice that this guy is actually leaning on another friend, or is actually waiting for his father money, or is actually they give him allowance, and then you now feel like, okay, yeah, the allowance, you cannot live on the allowance. Then you start having problem.
I wanted to point this out as well. The girl is asking the guy that if she finds a richer guy, she'll leave the guy. But what's wrong with the girl going to work herself?
Exactly.
We both come from Nigeria, and there's a lot of expectation on the guys that have to provide financially, and this is not made some girls lazy, but it's made them feel comfortable that, all my finances, I don't need to worry because the guy's gonna do everything. And obviously in this case as well, the girl could also support the guy.
Yeah.
But if she has that kind of thoughts in her head, and then the guy eventually becomes rich, he might even just leave her and say, I don't need you anymore. Because when you're not glowing, you talk to people, they don't want to entertain you. When you're glowing, they want to talk to you, but you don't want to talk to them anymore because you've now passed the level.
So guys, wait. So girls, did you see why you should go for what you want? Honestly, I don't think majority of, a sensible lady would leave someone that you see that this person has a potential of, going higher. It's trying to be a better person. It might not be there now, but he's not lazy.
I don't think it's the girl, personally, saying that. I think sometimes it's the family pressure she's under.
That leads to your question, like, if my family are pressurizing me to go for someone rich, someone better, and then I feel like my family needs that money or needs that comfortability, yeah, I know, but most of the time, I know, hey BC, oh yeah, girl loves me, so most of the time love is not enough.
You know what is? You know what?
Love is not enough.
I'm glad you even mentioned that. The prenup video, which I did, I was speaking to a few of my friends that I play football with, and one guy actually said that it's more men that marry for love, women marry for security.
100%.
Wow.
100%.
Jeez, you know what?
If I feel like I'm not secure with a man, I'm not going to marry the man.
Not secure as in
I know. Like, I know what you mean. Secure financially, with everything.
Men marry for love. So men are. No,
you appear to be like the strong one, but if you see what's behind the women's heart, you'll fear. It's funny.
I'm gonna bring more girls to my channel because
no, you know what? It's very hard.
Know how they really think.
A guy can actually just cheat with different girls, but it's very hard for you to find a lady that likes a guy and then just go around and just do. When a woman is settled, she's settled.
Men marry for love. Women marry for security.
100%.
It wasn't even that clear to me until that guy said it. Yeah. But anyways, going back to that topic here.
Can I ask you a question?
What's the question?
Did you feel like when a girl goes to a guy and say, if I find a man, I mean a rich guy, I will leave you? Do you think it's a crime? I mean, do you think it's wrong?
That is absolutely categorically.
Okay, you asked me a question earlier. You said, "Oh, if they why don't you go?"
This part too.
Wait,
I haven't finished answering.
You know
this
why?
part. Give me a chance. Give me a chance to answer this
Go
part.
ahead.
It's categorically wrong.
To say that,
I think you can think those things.
it's based on your understanding, to be honest,
Yeah, probably.
about poverty.
Probably is based on my understanding. I'm not denying that they are people that are poverty. Obviously, I'm not well off myself. I'm still developing myself. But I do think sometimes they use poverty to cover up quite a lot of things. In the sense that, because my family is poor, I must do this.
Not all girls want to carry the family responsibility.
100%. But what I'm saying is that categorically is wrong, because I think if, let's say, for example, if there are justified reasons that makes you say that say, okay, for example, the guy being lazy, the guy not working, then fair enough. Like, I would totally accept you.
That's the point I'm trying to bring up.
But if the guy is trying his hardest, and then you come out and say those kind of comments, wow, for me personally, if you said that to me, even before you come back, you just see your bags
outside.
You see your bags outside, because you know what? I like to live my life as peaceful as possible, and I don't want. And I believe that anybody that you're with or I'm with, they need to be supporting me as well and helping me to achieve these things, and I should be doing the same.
Yeah, a case whereby the guy is hardworking, she's hardworking as well. I mean, you guys are dating, and all of a sudden, you feel, as a woman, you feel like, I don't see this person in my future. It's possible, very possible. If you don't see someone in your future, I don't see a crime in telling them. I would advise my younger sister, if you're not happy in a relationship, I would advise leave.
No, I'll totally.
Exactly. So if you feel like you don't see this person, it could be actually very hardworking. It can be very.
No, but that's exactly what I said from the beginning. Instead of her saying these kind of things from the beginning about, if I find it, just leave.
Yeah, I feel like it's very horrible.
To avoid the guy giving himself high blood pressure just because he can't meet your needs. Because I'll be honest with you, after he said this, if you're still together, the relationship is completely finished. It's done. These topics, sometimes you just have to just decide what's best for you. If this is how this girl really thinks that is best for her, you don't need to be giving the guy high blood pressure by saying these kind of things. Just leave. And if I'm a guy in that situation, for me, I'm a person that I take things as motivation. Because if a girl said that to me, even though I would tell her to leave, I will also look at it as I want to do better, so that when she sees me next time, not because we're going to get back together, but she knows that this guy's doing better.
I get it.
You know what I mean? But then there's other guys there where if they hear these kind of comments, only God knows what they're going to do next. Any final thoughts on this?
What to put this out there, I've said it several times. If a girl comes to you that I would leave you, number one, girls don't do that. Don't say that. It doesn't make sense. You want to leave, just say you want to leave. You don't have to stretch it by saying all of that. Having said that, a girl that wants to leave to better herself, better her family, just because of poverty and all of that, it's not everyone that wants to leave for a better life that is a gold digger or this and that and that. It might actually genuinely, she might have a lot of loads she's carrying and you don't know about. If a girl just wants to leave, let her leave. Wish her well. I believe in this space, in this heart, there's always a woman for a man. So don't stretch it. Enjoy your life.
Obviously, you've heard it from the special IBK, the TV girl.
Thank you.
I'm gonna drop her YouTube channel, because you also need to subscribe to her YouTube channel and then show love as well. And then obviously regarding this topic, and today is a beautiful day today. It's your boy MrCV. You know how we go. Have a nice day. Stay safe, and then take it easy.